Hey Cancers, happy April. I hope you guys had a really good March. Today we're going to go into your April 2018 forecast where we're going to go into how the month is going to go for you guys, things you should keep in mind or watch out for, and what strengths you bring to the table to help you with any challenges that are headed your way. I also now offer extended readings. If you want to access that, go ahead and look at the description box and you will find a link to a Vimeo page and video, and you can access it there. And basically in the extended version, what we do is we take all the information that we're going to talk about today here in this video and we combine it with information like what hidden factors are there that you guys may want to be aware of, what are your hopes and fears for the month, where should you guys be focusing your energy, what approach should you guys be taking to the month, and what is the outcome you guys can expect for April and beyond. So, the other thing I want to mention to you guys before we get into the forecast is if you haven't already checked out this video, I put a video up on my channel called How to Get Clients as a Life Coach Part 1. Whether or not you guys are a life coach, I recommend that you go ahead and watch it. The reason why is, one, if you guys are a life coach, then of course you guys should watch it. It's designed for you guys. And then if you're not a life coach, I still recommend that you watch that video. Because what I do in that video is I go into a SWOT analysis of the life coaching market, and I have a plan for what other markets I plan to go into. But if you watch that video and like it, and then post in the comments what industry or market you would like me to look into next, I will prioritize yours over the ones that I currently have planned. So with that, let's go ahead and get started with the April 2018 forecast. So April of 2018, I feel is going to go pretty well for you guys. I think that you guys are still feeling pretty good. I think if I remember correctly, in March, things were starting to turn around for you. You guys were starting to feel a lot better. And I see that continuing into April. I do see that there is a chance that you may kind of fall backwards and not feel as good. But I guess the two things that I want to say about that is, one, you will never fall as far as you may have in the past. Like, you reached a new level of happiness, and like once you reach that level of happiness, you can't really go too far below if you keep it in check. I think actually we talked about that in March, where when you guys are feeling good, it's not a constant state. It's something that can be a constant state, but only if you continue to work at it and keep your thoughts focus positively, work on your emotions with your mind to help you like sort things through and see things in a more positive light. So I feel like you guys have been doing that, maybe not as much as you should have, but you guys have reached a new, more solid level of happiness. You can't really fall below in the way that you may have in the past. So if you guys end up not feeling quite as good this month, know that you aren't going to fall too far down, and it's definitely recoverable for you guys. You guys are in a really good place. And then also, I do feel like there are things that you guys can do to keep yourself in a good feeling place and not really allow yourself to fall as far as you could. You guys aren't going to fall that far, but there's always a range, you know? So if your limit to fall is like down here, there are things you guys can do that will allow you to fall like here at most, you know, or maybe even here. So I hope that makes sense. So in terms of what you guys can do to stay more positive during April, and I really see it's mostly the beginning of the month, like the first week, I get that you guys already know what to do. Whatever you guys are doing right now is working. The way that you guys are managing yourselves and your happiness is working, and you guys have all the tools you need, and it's really not going to be that much of an effort, and it's really just going to be like how anybody needs to manage their emotions, which is just deal with them as they arise. Like if there's like some kind of situation that disappoints you, you don't wait, you know, you don't just let it settle and forget about it and then let it grow behind the scenes and repeat, you know, you kind of deal with it then and there in yourselves and think through it and figure it out and find your peace with it, find the benefits in it, and allow that to really, you guys see the positive in situations, and then you allow that to keep boosting you up so that you keep moving forward. So you guys already have the tools, which is awesome. And I guess right now I just kind of want to say, this is like kind of unrelated, but kind of related to you guys. Like what I'm really seeing is that this is related. This is important for you guys. I was getting this for you. How you handle the first week of April will determine how the rest of the month goes. So if you guys really work on yourselves, keep yourselves feeling good in this first week of April, I think that can shift the energy for the rest of the month. And I'm noticing this for a lot of signs. Like, it just feels like for the majority of signs, like almost every sign that I read for already, the first week is when everybody's feeling stressed or having to deal with something for one reason or another. And the reasons are different for everybody, but it's like always the first week. The first week is going to be the hardest in April. And then how you handle that determines how the rest of the month is going to go for you guys. Is it going to continue on a kind of a downswing, or will it be more stable, or will you be open to opportunities? And yeah, I think like some of that is just the phase that maybe you guys and all the other signs are in. And so some of it may not be under your control, but I feel like there is a lot that is still under everybody's control for that, like being able to find the inspiration in whatever is going on around them and focusing on that more than anything else. And yeah, I don't know why it's the first week for basically everybody where they're gonna have to really, that's like more of the struggle time for them. So I have an idea. Don't hold me to this though, but because I'm not an astrologer, even though I read for signs, but I've never really been very into astrology before. So I don't know all the background and complexities and how all the different like conjunctions and all that stuff works and like how the planets move and affect us. But one thing I do know is that like Pisces is the last sign in a cycle. And the Pisces phase, like the Pisces sun phase, ends in the middle of March. And then that's when Aries takes over, and Aries is the first sign of the year. So in a way, like this is us entering a new year and us ending a previous year. So I don't know, maybe there's something to do with that, to where there's a lot of shifts happening. It's a new year. There's a lot of things having to be juggled. There's endings coming along as we go into April. So I don't know, just some thoughts around that I guess I was guided to share with you guys. Yeah, so what I'm seeing for you guys in terms of what you guys should keep in mind or watch out for, it's really more of a keep in mind. And it's that you guys really do have a lot of control over how this month and your feelings of this month, throughout this month, are going to go. And yeah, like even if you guys have dips after the first week of April, which I think would happen maybe right after the first week of April, you guys can bring yourselves back up, and you guys are very much in control of how you guys are going to feel. So yeah, just keep that in mind that, yeah, like you guys are in control. If you want to feel better, you guys have the tools to do it. You guys are in the right place to do it. You guys can do it. So trust in yourself and believe in yourself that even if you have like a down day or half a day that feels down, you guys, that's not for forever. It's very temporary for you guys. Like, and you guys can just pull yourself out of it. And I feel like you guys can really do it very quickly. You guys have really done the groundwork and have really transformed yourselves internally as new people, just new people. And wow, it feels really great. So yeah, just keep in mind that you guys are very much in control of how you feel, and don't beat yourself up about any down periods. Everybody has them. Yours are not going to be that big, and yours are so recoverable. Just, they are recoverable. So the strength that I get that you guys can leverage for April 2018 is to tune in more to your emotions. Don't, tune into yourselves and your emotions, and don't worry about feeling down or anything like that, because again, you guys are completely in control, and all of it's recoverable. But the reason why I get that you guys should tune into your emotions and your thoughts and your feelings and, you know, maybe your intuition is because you guys have a lot of creative ideas, and they're not hidden, but I think you guys haven't been focusing on them, and they're there and they're ready for you. So I think if you guys tap into what you guys enjoy, what makes you happy, thinking about whatever you want to think about, letting your mind go to whatever creative thoughts it wants to go to, thinking about your business and what you love about it and what makes you feel connected to it. Yeah, I think a lot of this creativity is around your business. Yeah, I think it's business focused. So I think just really tune into yourselves and your emotions, what you enjoy, what inspires you, where you want to go, just all those kinds of things, and just allow your creativity to flow with regards to your business. And I think that there's a lot of gems and ideas in there that will start to come to the surface, and they're already there. And yeah, and you can start tuning into them and connecting with them and just using them to inspire you, and actually start to make them actionable as well, if that's what makes sense. And I think that there are components to those ideas that you have that you could make actionable. Maybe like an entire idea might not be actionable, but there are different pieces of it that you can start to implement and move forward and really connect with. And when you connect with those ideas, you're connecting with your business because you like those ideas and they're a part of you, and those ideas are coming from within you. You just have to like pay attention to them. They're there, they're ready. You just have to go look. Just go look at them and then you'll notice them. So that's what I get for you guys, is to tune into that part of yourselves and allow yourself to notice the ideas that are there, and then figure out what works of those ideas and start incorporating them into your business, into something that's more actionable. And yeah, like I feel like this is going to be a pretty good month for you guys, which I'm very happy to hear. I think we said that in March too, so you guys are just really on a roll here, and that is awesome. So good, keep it up. Like, you guys have done the work, and that's just really good. That's really good. Not a lot of people do the work, and you guys did, so that is awesome. So this concludes the YouTube version of this video, so part 1 of the video, and now I'm going to go ahead and record the extended. So if you're interested in the extended, then I will catch you in that video.